dun, dun, dun. Da, da, da. Oh, there you go. Okay. Is the window gonna... Yep, there you go. I do like how there's like an anime style intro. Ooh, I want to know which marketing executive came up with this and how they pitched it. It kind of feels like I want to be a fly in the room during that board meeting when they were like, you know what we need to do? We need to make an anime style dating sim for our mascot. And then the marketing person would have to explain to all the board members what a dating sim is. I'm assuming. Unless like secretly the KFC board of directors is full of weebs, which is, you know what, it's actually possible. So, I guess new game settings. Are there any settings? It's just okay. So there's not a lot of settings here. All right. So I guess we start. By the way, having just the same picture mirrored twice on both sides of the splash screen is very lazy design. They could have at least come up with like a different pose or something. Yes, this is a real game. It exists. It's on Steam. You can play it. All right. Before we get started, tell us your name. Chicken Little. It's the best thing. I have no idea if the Colonel is the only person you can date. I basically know nothing about this game except that Colonel Sanders is in it and he's weirdly attractive for some reason. Is this just like a weirdly static loading screen? Or, there we go. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the windows of your modest student apartment. All right? The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Wow, that is the most annoying chicken noise I've ever heard in my life. Or you could wake up. Now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Throw the clock out of the window and stay in bed forever. You slept through the school year and gave up on the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Oh, I didn't update the thing. Hold on. Let me update the thing. There you go. It should be updated now. Alright. Yeah, I already got a bat in. Alright, so we're off to a great start, guys. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Alright. Sleep softly as the morning sun, blah, 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 blah. The world is peaceful, stay in the moment forever, annoying chicken clock. Alright, smack that clock. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. This is... You know what? This, like, how bad the school name is kind of in line with like badly translated dating sims in general. Alright. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. Allow yourself to daydream for a bit, thinking about, is this going to be another bad end? Nah, okay. It's here, finally, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. Delicious, just what you needed to wake up those taste buds. Yikes, you're in such a hurry, in fact, that you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Chicken Little. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by master chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box. Wait, what? It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with University of Cooking School, wait, are they going to put the full name of the school every single time? But with University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Yeah, don't kiss mannequins. It's not sanitary. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Pep talk. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? Wait, the fancy-looking tower has to be the tower card. That's generally not... Well, so the card is based on, the Tower of Babel story. It's the lightning-struck tower. So I don't remember what that actually means in actual, fortune-telling. But that doesn't seem like a good card. I have no idea what the card with the red suit is supposed to be. I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own, and I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduated. You'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. I guess? I don't actually like her bangs. I think they kind of look... I don't know. I don't like them. Anyway, can you believe I cut them myself? Yes I can. Yes, I absolutely can believe that you cut them yourself. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Is that actually a thing? Custom engraved measuring spoons? It probably is. Hey, it's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Wait, are those chicken-shaped cutouts on her stockings? What the heck? I don't think that's physically possible with the kind of material stockings are usually made of. But okay. Hello, Ashley. Ashley spelled really weirdly. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Chicken Little's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. I don't think that says what you want that to say. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Bam Bam the Man Man. Wait, what? Has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can actually work out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Are we supposed to be checking this guy out? Is that ahem, Bam Bam? You rang? Oh, is this guy's shtick? She just repeats things twice? You've never been sure what the arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Bam Bam have been as close as you and Miriam. but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just no time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to you. Wow. Wow. Okay. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. Okay, that was fast. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Thank you. Obligatory, not very high on the IQ scale character. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Chicken Little, so... Are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. I want to know how tall he's supposed to be, because his model looks super short. Aww. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Wait, who's this guy supposed to be? Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Sprinkles. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? No one's going to talk about the fact that this dog clearly just talked. You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSALA. We're finally abbreviating. Excellent. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. So, question. Is it against health code to have a dog in the kitchen if the dog is a chef and also a professor and also sapient? Does he need to put like a hairnet over his entire body? These are the questions. What if like someone else in the kitchen is allergic to dogs? How would that work for like not getting sued for ADA and stuff? This game raises a lot of logical questions. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. I mean, I'm just... all of the things that a dog will eat without even checking it out are just flashing through my mind right now. And none of them are fine dining. So, also, is KFC even fine dining? Like, there's a lot of questions about this sentence precisely. I mean, this game in general, but also this exact sentence. Yeah. All right. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, I guess. All right. This is fine. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. He also, like, as much as they tried to, like, make him into a Bishi protagonist, like, he's still based on, like, this old man. So he's still, like, very obviously dramatically older than every other character, which raises some moral questions to him being in a dating sim. But whatever. Okay, Miriam says, it's him. If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Yes, there is math on the blackboard. I guess the dog is covering up part of it right now, but now I kind of want to take a screenshot of it and like see if it's like a real equation or Why are they doing calculus? It's the integral and the derivatives of the secret herbs and spices. This is NASA cooking, okay? This is what they teach you in chicken engineering. You can get a PhD in fried chicken rocketry. This is the engineering that they used to devise that new game console with the chicken warming compartment. Okay, Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Oh my god, how thirsty is this protagonist? Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a Lot. Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. Aw, Miriam. Miriam is sweet. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is it with all your really weird insults? Can I just say that like the text on like this like translucent background kind of makes it hard to read when there's like light stuff behind it? This is bad design from an accessibility perspective. Anyway, besides, when Chicken Little sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Okay, Miriam, you can tone it down a notch. You turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched. Boy howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Should I be reading this with a southern accent? No, I can't do a southern accent. Please, use my handkerchief. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? Take the handkerchief, refuse the handkerchief, take the handkerchief. You stretch out your hand and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful, you hesitate to press it to your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has his natural scent on it. It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. That's his natural scent. He just exudes the aura of fried chicken 24/7 all of the time. Is that how? Wow. What is the lore here? Like, first of all, how old is this version of Colonel Sanders supposed to be? Why is he in this cooking school if he's already like apparently this like naturally talented God-given gift of chicken or whatever? Actually, mostly just those two questions. Also the dog. Actually, the dog raises more questions, but irrelevant. He's the obligatory zany character. Anyway, Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and get some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood that better not be getting in the food. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Isn't this only 3 semesters? Okay. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Or not 3 semesters, 3 days. Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school. Wait. Your 3rd year in this school where semesters are only 3 days. Bruh, get your shit together. Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Oh my god. Wait, why is this guy so cute? Can I romance the kitchen appliance? Is that an option? Oh wait, hold on. I need to drink water. My coaster's stuck to the glass. Okay, there we go. This guy is amazing. Okay. The class bursts into laughter. No, don't laugh at Clank. I've known Clank for all of 2 seconds, and if anything happened to him, I would kill everyone in the room and then myself. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Oh no, my undeodoranted pits. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself, says the professor in a KFC cooking sim. Alright. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? This seems a little bit patronizing to give your professor a treat just because he's a dog. Also possibly racist. Would that be racist? I feel like that would be racist. But apparently we're doing it. Let's go with chicken snack because this is a KFC game after all. You reach beneath your apron and return with the chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Well, I think there might be some competition for new star student. Why am I not surprised that the chicken treat is like his favorite in a KFC dating sim? The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm dog-eat drool. That sounds like if your professor licks you and leaves drool on your hand, that is sexual assault and you should report it. Like, this game is very problematic so far. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs, take your seats, and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Is one of them sitting next to Colonel Sanders? Oh no, best friend or hot guy? Best friend or hot guy? Best friend or hot guy? Oh. Alright, chat says hot guy, so I guess we're going hot guy. Sorry, Miriam. You moved to take your seat by hot guy. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows up a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn, just apparently not in his ability to come properly prepared. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled in your seat, the professor makes an announcement. I like how there's no follow-up on Miriam being mad at your betrayal or anything like that. I mean, okay, if she's actually your best friend since childhood, she should know by now how thirsty you constantly are. So she'd understand. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. But we just got here. Yay, a quiz about me. Oh, Pop. The incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely, looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to tree, as chicken is to feather. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork. Obviously a spork. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat, a pancake that looks like a silly face. I'm glad KFC is recognizing the importance of sodium and how there's too much of it in our modern diets. Watch your sodium levels, everyone. Is Sprinkles a good boy? No, yes, he's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy. He is the best boy. Your total score is perfect, 5 out of 5. I am the best student. I am going to ace the shit out of this school. Wow, be honest, did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. Tally my score? It's 5 questions. Do you need to tally it? Okay. Well, you're not gonna be very good at chicken calculus if you need to tally up to 5. I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. Oh my god, thank you, Colonel Sanders. Hot diggity. Oh my god, I can't read this seriously. Hot diggity, Chicken Little. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Oh, excellent. That was the entire morning. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. I like the chairs. It's a nice color. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. I'm glad Miriam isn't mad that I decided not to sit next to her, though. Students, everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said, shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. Aha! That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is it fried chicken? Is this? Behold, it's fried chicken. Wow. Wow. I am a prophet. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept! Oh, I just blew out my mic. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. See, that was what the calculus on that blackboard was for, to calculate that you need 11 secret herbs and spices for perfect chicken. 11, not 10, not 12. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude. Nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poisonous. Got him. Is this guy like... I want to say he looks like a parody of someone from JoJo, but I haven't actually watched JoJo, so I have no idea what I'm talking about. Anyway, he looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. Did you hear that, all of the minimum wage KFC employees? You guys are all true gentlemen, each and every one of you. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van Van the Man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. Van Van is tsundere. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Okay. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Is this an isekai? Is it pronounced isekai? I feel like it's pronounced isekai. Is this an isekai story now? Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim toward the light. Wait, is it bad end if I swim toward the light? Let's try swimming toward the light. Somewhere up ahead, a bright light beckons you. The flavors are so intense you become wrapped up in them. Unable to resist, you reach toward the light. It grabs your hand and pulls you closer, until your fingertip connects with the end of everything. You are forever lost in the land of tender fried chicken bliss. Your mind dissolves. There is no Chicken Little now. There is only herbs and spices. Though Miriam tries to revive you, she cannot. All right, let's try again. Do. Okay, blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah, etc. 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 Okay. All right. Another dimension. Let's cooking skills over thirst. We gotta try to learn from this. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt? Maybe. Yes, there's salt in KFC. Congratulations, protagonist. Pepper? Too obvious? Oregano? Basil? Maybe, but there's something else. Something dark. Something spicy. That sounds like black pepper. You dig deeper. Deeper. Yes, even deeper still until you find it. Could it be? Redacted. He really did it. How bold, how adventurous to use redacted. You try and go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try and get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Dude, you know his secret. Blackmail him for a date. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. Wait, was he just walking around with this staff the whole time? He just has this like chicken staff walking cane the whole time and we didn't comment on it at all? Alright. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. We're in the middle of a cafeteria. There's like students everywhere, bruh. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. Somewhere in the background, jazz music starts playing. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? Wait, what do they say about secrets? Aww. You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use redacted. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Redacted, wow, you never would have guessed. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. Actually, that's a good question. I just realized. Do KFC, make the chicken in some, secret factory and then ship it frozen to all the restaurants? Or, do they actually, prep it in restaurants? Because it's not much of a secret if they do the latter, because then, all of the minimum wage KFC employees know what goes on the chicken. So I'm assuming it's the former, but that implies the existence of, frozen KFC that you can just, pop in the deep fryer, which seems like a missed opportunity for, marketing to grocery stores. Especially now, during, the pandemic. Because, yeah, you can get delivery, but, or you can just have, a giant Costco-sized bag of KFC frozen chicken that you, put in your, I don't know. I guess you could deep fry it if you have a deep fryer, but, maybe they could, tweak the recipe so it could be, air fried or, ovened or something like that. Anyway, if anyone in, the KFC product research and development team hears this and decides to do it, call me. Anyway, where was I? And redacted definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before, so now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe, just 9 more to go. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. Wait, so he disappeared while he's talking to you? Is he a ninja? Is he a ninja for chicken? You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Dude, we were talking 3 seconds ago. Why'd you leave in the middle of a conversation? That is hella rude. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. Okay, not the first one. Negging is wrong. Also, I'm not good at it. Not the second one, because he clearly did complicated rocket physics, calculus, integrals, linear algebra to arrive at 11 as being the perfect number. So let's go with the third one. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery. It was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Chicken Little. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Wait. Is Miriam one of those people who cooks for hamsters on YouTube? Like the tiny pasta and I love those videos. Those videos are great. Welcome students to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Do I ditch Miriam again? Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Oh my god. Oh my god. The protagonist is so thirsty. Hey, Colonel. Would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Nudge, nudge. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
Aww.
Sure, Chicken Little. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. It's Pop and Clank. Hello, new partner. Beep boop. Oh my, 2 potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Clank, obviously. Clank is the best thing ever. Why are we even pursuing Colonel Sanders and not Clank? Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. Wait, what? What? Is this cannibalism? Why is the fact that you already... Okay. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp. I do like the robot noises. Very appreciated. Okay. Hold on there, fellas. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. That's right, Clank is the best thing ever. I am going to draw Clank fan art after the stream. Bzz. Tissue? I hardly know you. Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. It looks like you 2 will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you 2, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Does it? Does it? Don't you just need like a flint and like a hard surface to strike on? Anyway, which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Or Colonel Sanders. Wow, I can't read. Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy, you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Okay, the game obviously wants me to pick potatoes and gravy. And to be fair, KFC's mashed potatoes and gravy is really good. Like, I feel like, I haven't had KFC in a while, but I feel like I miss the potatoes more than I miss the chicken. On the other hand, octopus though. I was gonna say calamari, but then I remembered calamari is squid. So, I guess mashed potatoes? Also, Okay, let's go with octopus. I was thinking about trying something exotic, maybe a dish that incorporates octopus in some way. I'm more of a down-home type chef myself. What about something that, go with me here, walks on land? Actually, there are certain species. Oh my god, yes! This is actually the sort of thing I would do in real life, though. Just like completely miss the point and start like spouting off some random trivia. Actually, there are certain species of octopus that do leave the water. For instance, have you heard of the Abdopus aculeatus? It leaves the water to hunt for crab. Yo, octopi are really smart, actually. Like, there was like a story I saw once about like this octopus in an aquarium, and then like it was like in a different tank, but like in the same room as like a fish tank, and then like the fish were going missing every night, and so like the aquarium people were like, okay, like what's up with that? Like, is someone breaking in at night to steal fish or what? So they set up like a camera, and the octopus was actually like leaving the tank, going to like the fish tank, eating the fish, and then coming back into its own tank before morning so no one would find out. It's actually the funniest thing. An octopus that walks upright and hunts crabs? Now I've heard everything. The world is a truly marvelous place, isn't it? It sure is, Colonel Sanders. Octopus? Crab? It sounds like you're describing one of my signature dishes. Are you trying to steal my thunder? Boys, boys, boys. What's with all the hostility? Has the competition been moved up to today? How dare you try and muscle in on my culinary territory? Nobody better touch a cephalopod without going through me first. I think there's been a misunderstanding. Nobody's muscling in on any mollusk. We're simply discussing today's assignment. Okay, this music's getting like kind of fun. Oh, now I muted it. You could cut the tension in here with a chef's knife, which makes sense because chef knives are usually pretty sharp. Look, we were just talking. I'll happily step back from any and all seafood. You know what? I'm just gonna make mashed potatoes and gravy. I know my grandmother's recipe by heart. Keep the tentacles. You begin to peel and boil potatoes and try to extricate yourself from this thorny situation, but your new rivals aren't having it. I doubt that you even have the capabilities to work with ingredients so delicate. You should probably stick to microwavable dishes. I feel personally attacked by this, by the way. Unlike my friend Van Van, though he may be the man, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worth admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned yourself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together, like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. And if Chicken Little and Van Van are both so inclined to the sea, perhaps they should go there together? Ashley, are you suggesting I share the secrets of my special saltwater sauce with this novice? I'm disappointed in all of you. Ashley is really ready to go, is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back. Obviously, Colonel Sanders, but he's already here. I'm gonna learn to express myself via my cuisine. I'm here to learn to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Chicken Little as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Chicken Little's natural talent, or their loyalty. Yeah, that's right, Ashley. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles and hope that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfect creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds out a spork to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van Van, do something, do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Chicken Little. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potatoes, face? Van Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe forged by my supreme chef ancestors. Why does a chef need a battle axe? Why does the battle axe have spikes? Or like a star hole in the middle? Like, this hole seems very impractical. But what do I know about weapons? You've ignored me for too long. This ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't quite strike my nose right, or it doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. Wait, does someone die in this game? Dude. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. Oh my god. Someone actually dies in this game. Oh my god. Alright, he's a ghost now. It killed him. Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up into Pop's mouth. Pop, get your shit together. Pop winces in pain for a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Wow, he's immortal? Immune to dying? Oopsie. Tastes like poison. He knows what poison tastes like. Alright. Tastes like poison. The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. Yep, he's immortal. Yep. I'm pretty sure there's like a name for like this sort of trope of like someone who's like literally too stupid to die. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. I mean, professors most places don't make enough money, let's be honest here. Alright. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all of his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. I'm sorry. You're sorry I had to go through that, not the guy that died? I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. Yes, I am here for this. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. I mean, there was a ghost in the other room, so I don't know that just nighttime would be spooky compared to that. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him that you're developing feelings. It's been a day. You've known this guy for a day. Girl, chill. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Chicken Little? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, geez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also, lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up, I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Wait, what? What? The spork monster is here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting my guard down, connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid, be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. Oh boy. What will you do? Attack, I guess. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Is that my only attack? I don't have like stab with chef knife or anything? Come on. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upsets Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. This is the worst fight sequence. How many hit points does everyone have? Okay, what happens if I press defend? You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation is not a defense. Get your shit together. You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure, you do you. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? I guess I attack again. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Is this my only one? Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses Utilitensel. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Alright, let's defend again. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Ooh, I have buff up now. Let's buff up. Let's also buff up. No one can control this much buffness. You start to feel bloated and, quite frankly, a little gassy. That's not what buffing up means. You'd better attack soon or you're likely to explode. You decide to go on the attack. Chow down. Chow down does 2 damage, a powerful blow. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. The janitor? Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Ah, yes, the return of the chicken walking staff / cane. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. What the fuck am I looking at? Pot Pie Power Pinch. Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me, my hero. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Spare this wretched beast. You may live, for now. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back like you said. The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. Yay, loot! It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the book and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night holding the mysterious book in your hand. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Wait, does he catch you? Is there gonna be like one of those like cutscenes where he catches you? Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. Yes, there we go. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. Wait, how does he know where you live? That's creepy. Colonel Sanders? Would you like to explain yourself? He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Yo, getting tucked in by like a strange guy that you only met that day who really should not know where you live is like the stuff of nightmares. Like, this is how people get murdered. This is like the kind of stuff you would read about in a true crime blog or something like that, you know? Good night, my colonel. Don't steal my stuff. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Wild. This cutscene is wild. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions in your head. Were they memories? Wait, this head is... Oh, okay. In wild visions you had. Why did I just make up a sentence? Anyway, whatever. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in your bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used redacted. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? Maybe he just trusts us. Maybe we have a special bond. It's probably just because he already trusts. Yeah, exactly. That's totally why. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. We have a special connection, okay? You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank. Like him? Like? I know, it sounds like it's moving. No, that is not the problem. But you know what? I ship it. You do you, Miriam. It sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. Wait, what? I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, you're a thing now? Miriam, don't underestimate me and my thirst. We definitely connected yesterday. Ahaha, sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Bruh, you met him like yesterday. Chill. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient. Yeah, I just said that, a secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. Don't talk to strangers, children. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from a super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. Bruh, that was weed. That was weed. You were cooking with weed. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spice. Yeah. If by spice, quote, you mean like the spice in Dune, which I'm pretty sure is actually a drug. I've never read Dune, by the way, but I'm pretty sure that was actually a drug. Like, that was like the whole premise, is that it was a drug. Also harvested from worms, but let's ignore that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did weed, Miriam. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it would be much use to anyone. Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? Yeah, no, we already lied to her, right? Because we said that we only know one ingredient when we know two. So, like, seems like the correct thing to do is to lie more. Also, it's kind of her fault. Like, who does that? You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about it was Eye of Newt? You know, like some kind of witch's potion. I know, it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow. Wow, Miriam is not very smart, is she? All right. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure you've either satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. Yo, appreciate how in the animation they actually like made it come from like the pink tree. That's good attention to detail. He's on a horse. He's on a horse. I want to make an Old Spice joke here, but like, he's on a horse. I don't. He's on a horse. All right, it's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school on a horse. I want to make an Old Spice joke, but it's just nothing I can say will work next to the absurdity of they literally put him on a freaking horse. All right, stand back and admire his majestic glory. Run to him with your arms wide, fling your arms around him and his horse. You decide that the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up onto the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. Oh, Colonel, my Colonel. However, your sudden movement surprised the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. Well, alright. We deserve that. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold. In the darkness, you see a vision. Oh no, do we just get a game over? Ooh, Chicken Little, I am here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It is important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. I have been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. Let me guess, he gets interrupted before he says his name. And that name is... But before he can continue, you suddenly awake. Ah, jeez. You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Or is that just his natural seasoned musk? I thought we established his natural smell was chicken. Is the seasoning chicken? Is the chicken seasoned with more chicken? That would be very secret, very surprised. If like, imagine if that was actually the case. Like when they make fried chicken, like first they powder more chicken to use in the spice mix. Compliment the craftsmanship of his horse's shoes. Lean in for a kiss. Is it too thirsty to lean in for a kiss? You know what? Let's just go full thirst. We're just gonna go full thirst. Lean in for a kiss. Whoa, whoa, whoa! You've known him for a day. Are you really sure? I guess you must be. You put your arms around Colonel Sanders' neck and pull him in for a kiss. Look, if it doesn't work, we'll just play it off as a concussion. It's fine. But he turns his face and you awkwardly kiss his ear. You can feel him shudder. Too soon, you clearly mistook his compassion for love. Your soul crawls inside of itself and instantly you die of embarrassment. That's the game over. Not getting kicked by the horse. That. Alright, cool. Cool. Let's try again. I kind of wish this game like tracked achievements that are like, and all the achievements are the bad ends you get, like with Hatoful Boyfriend, the pigeon one. You awake on day 2 and attempt to... Wait, seriously? We're skipping all the way here? What is... Does this... Can I skip all the way? Does this button do anything? Does this button do anything? Oh, it doesn't do anything. Alright, cool. Alright, I'll just spam click. Oh wait, we have to go through the whole deal with Miriam again. Oh my god. Wait. Oh crap, I clicked the wrong thing. Whatever, okay, I guess we tell Miriam. Let's run to him again and get hit by a horse. Alright, compliment him on the craftsmanship of his horse's shoes. Maybe he shouldn't be riding a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here. One thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel smooth pressing into my face. That's nice to hear. No one really appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Well there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Tell them to stop acting immature, act like you're not interested, and really try to get a closer look. You sit next near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. Ahem, it's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. That doesn't make sense. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. It doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing. Oh, Pop. Oh, Pop. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep, beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. Don't insult Clank. Don't insult my beautiful, precious Clank. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Yeah, that's right. Clank is perfect, and he's sweet, and he's a delightful cinnamon roll. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Wah, wah. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumped to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourself. Save it for the arena at least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. Oh my god, poor Spoot baby. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Sprinkle stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Down, boy. Down. Off the pin? I don't know what that word is. That command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I got a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll reveal a global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. Aw yeah. You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly, you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Chicken Little? Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A glass of water, a shimmering pepper, a dog biscuit. Shimmering pepper. Why is it shimmering? Seems sus, but let's go with it. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. Yeah, okay. The pepper was actually weed, wasn't it? My friend. Ooh. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... Cough, cough. I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Cough, cough. Sorry, I think I still have some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through... Cough. To fulfill... the prophecy... Cough, cough. You must... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Dude, this dude needs to, like, learn to get straight to the point instead of dilly-dallying. That might help him. Aw, man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth. Now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Thank you, Miriam. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two, it's off the charts. Demand they stop wasting everyone's time. Step up and tell them, you're on. You know what? You're on. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Chicken Little. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle step in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sporting court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least, not until we turn on the timer. Just then, huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Aroo! I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case you were wondering. Or in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken, and you made his mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1, and you're feeling like you could really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast, the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? That's right, but how would you have even gotten into the school without knowing that? Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices did he use? 11. That's right. You might not know all of the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. I don't know that knowing the number of ingredients actually helps you that much, to be perfectly honest. Like, all right. Tail wagging intensifies. Good dog, best dog. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Wait, what? Trust? Oh, that's wrong. Oh, damn it. Alright. I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. Next question. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster, and you better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Be great. So where is the place? Small town where dreams were born. I don't fucking know. That's right. This is your shot. You're not gonna miss it. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling. Oh. But chicken sizzles when it doesn't it? All right. Don't make me get the spray bottle. Next question. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Chicken Little. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you think about is Colonel Sanders on a frigging horse. How many spoonfuls of gravy would take? Oh, shit. Ah. All right. You're stranded on a desert island, only one dessert cookbook. What do you take? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. What does it have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough through the stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Or you might not have hands, but Chicken Little does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Chicken Little, no! But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck and is immediately crushed by the quickly spinning feeders. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Chicken Little's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared? Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Chicken Little to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Dude, I have 2 hands. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden beneath. Inside, you find a delicate fried cheese croquette, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nugget, and pearls of blueberry gelée. How did she do that in like 30 seconds? Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Also, why is this a surprise? Everyone was watching her make this. Okay. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. As he places a sauce-covered finger to his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley. Internalize the rage. Use it to punch people later. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. But no one noticed that my eyebrows caught fire? Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. Aww. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. Oh man, that's like that song in Frozen. Oh, I'm blinking really hard. Oh yeah, it was like the storm blows wide on the mountain tonight. Yeah, that song. But just the first verse of it, because this is about chicken, not snow. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. Dude, it's been 2 seconds. Chill. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now, not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. Also getting kicked in the face by your horse earlier? Hello? I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Geez, at least he's humble. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. He was an obstetrician? He was, wait. I need to look. No way was the real life Colonel Sanders an obstetrician, right? Like, they just made this up for the game, right? Right? I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. Oh, okay. So they're just rattling off careers. Got it. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! How long has he been there? Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork monster. Borko? It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you really don't want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Aw, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know that you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to the school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student, until one day, some mean kids with a magic spell book cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spell book. Precisely. I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. Could we just return the book? You just want it back? If you need me, don't fear. I will be there. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Chicken Little, together I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and he has a hideaway? What is this? What is this? A criminal enterprise? Is this like some sort of like 1920s Prohibition era rum running, but it's chicken? A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Ooh, it's pretty. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Okay, so this sort of like fireplace where it's like kind of like hanging above the floor, I actually want one of these fireplaces, like unironically. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy. Or something crispy? Both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret, just for you? Reveal it. He shared his secret with you. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. How did I guess? I was like, well, look, we've done the chicken, we've done the mashed potatoes, like coleslaw is next, right? Like it was either going to be coleslaw or biscuits. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in light of Colonel Sanders' luxe hideaway. Magnificent! Together, you chow down the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on its moment. Okay, coleslaw doesn't last that long, especially creamy coleslaw. There's dairy in there. Come on. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Okay, please don't keep coleslaw or any kind of food as a sentimental item. Please just eat it. Like, that's gross. Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. This thing that I can't see. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. Oh, it's a safe. You think for a moment. What number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. So this could be. So I know this is like a reference to like the 11 secret herbs and ingredients or herbs and spices. But like having 3 11s in a row, it just makes me think that Colonel Sanders is like a really big fan of Skyrim. Okay. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? No, that's how you die. Please do not prepare chicken sashimi style. Do not do it. Poultry is not safe to eat raw. Thank you for your time. This has been a PSA. No. Are we saying that Colonel Sanders had that facial hair from birth? An adorable baby. No, don't eat chicken sashimi. Chicken sashimi bad. Do not. I will not be held responsible for this if you die. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's the drumstick he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? This is true. This is weird. Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right? Nice. This photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. Ooh, a door. Okay, I'm going to look at the other stuff before looking at the door. One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. They're not cheersing them. This description does not match this image. There's no drumsticks. You look closely and see there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. You take a closer look at a large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lies the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." That's like so extra. That's pretty extra. Poor guy. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? Also, we know who killed you. We know what happened. I could tell you my name right now. It's, can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window a crack and ghost of student is swept out with the breeze. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Tap on him to learn more. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Take it. Take it, take it, take it. We might as well go full creeper. Take the hair. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spun silver. Oh my god, Colonel Sanders is literally a unicorn. Literally a unicorn. Wait, but he was riding a horse. No, literally a unicorn. A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify. Oh my god, is this fried chicken scented candle? Please do not have this be an actual product. Oh, power tool. Okay, that's fine. Freshly starched collar. Piece of wood floating in a lake. Summer of 69? No. Oh, god damn it. Well, at least it's an ingredient. I guess it could be like thyme or something. It wouldn't be that bad. It's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's redacted. Also, I like how the redactions are different lengths. That's a nice touch. All right. Secret door time. Secret door time. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on. He wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket.
Aww.
I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Water. Oh crap, the jacket. You forgot to take it off. You decide now is your moment to make a big move. Tell him you're cold. Fess up and tell the truth. Tell the truth. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door, but the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Chicken Little? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Aww. Dream sequence! Alright, awesome. It's the same dream sequence. Cool. You awake to... Wait. Okay, so we spent the night. Alright. If I could make this VTuber model wiggle her eyebrows separately, I would, but I can't, so I won't. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. In some jurisdictions, it isn't even legal, but if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? And that, children, is why you put cocaine in your fried chicken. Do not put cocaine in your fried chicken. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's the simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's Are we supposed to just accept that fried chicken is a breakfast food now? Butter biscuits I'll accept, but fried chicken for breakfast. Sir, you are going to die of coronary heart disease. He's gonna die of heart disease, guys. It's like, it's weird because, like, fried chicken isn't even the only thing on the menu. Like, I get, like, they're trying to go for the memes, but, like... Wait, actually, does KFC serve breakfast? Like, there's McDonald's breakfast, but, like... Yo, what if McDonald's makes a dating sim, too? That would be funny. Anyway. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. Will you marry me? So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking about you? How about life partner? Could he be talking about you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feeling, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay, but now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you would not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. Wait, with the The kitchen appliance? I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you'd better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little metallic guy. How would like actual physical intimacy work? Okay, I don't actually want to question this because I'm pretty sure, 99% sure that somewhere out there, someone on this planet has that as a fetish. Like, for sure. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his... He went skydiving. Okay. He took me skydiving on a first date? Do not take people skydiving on a first date. Just... PSA, relationship advice. Do not go skydiving for a first date. He took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say, yes, thank you. Thank you, Chicken Little, for saying it. Did she just say skydiving as if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? And no, I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. You what? Chicken Little, you hussy. Nothing happened but the emotional connection. Wowzers. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dip, too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at school? There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Chicken Little, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well give up. I'll never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears that things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Chicken Little, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back to fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food was received. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, Chicken Little. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk to class, Colonel? I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Chicken Little. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, that's the book? It looks like... Whoa, that's that book? It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend that much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? A lot of people, let's be honest. I've been on art book binding. Yeah. It's a nice job. It's very pretty. I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. I could use that spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That's way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. What? No, we're not gonna forget Colonel Sanders. We're trying to bang Colonel Sanders. Come on, we still have a chance. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know, I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. Yo, okay, wait. What if a werewolf, but corgi? I want to like see this now, like a werewolf, and then he's all like, I'm a dangerous monster, I'm a werewolf, but then the full moon comes and he's a corgi. Okay, anyway, he must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to give him a snack. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence, I told you never to come back here, Terrence. I will destroy you, Terrence. Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? I hope there's a Terrence watching this, or like who played this game, because yeah. You'd better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrels in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. Ahem, I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Chicken Little, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, but before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by whirs and sparks coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. Oh, Clank. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. But no, you had to show off to your cool kid friends, Jeff and Joan, J and J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Bzz. Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. Beep, weren't. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down a mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Sad beep. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Beep, bzz. No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank. Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. Yeah, that's pretty weird. It's pretty weird, Clank. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rose out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing going down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. I don't know if it's a breakup if you just went on one date. But then again, this is a game that takes place over the entire span of 3 days where we try to woo Colonel Sanders. So, well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead, the final competition showdown challenge exam. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey, Miriam? Are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, maybe sorta, But I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. Yeah, Miriam, you can totally third wheel us as we ride off into the sunset. That sounds like exactly what you wanted out of life. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup, and I bet that Professor Dog is going to love it? I missed it. I clicked too fast. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. Blech. I need some water. And a chance to beat the pants off of Van Van, the supposed man and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on, Chicken Little's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders and his beautiful sakura petals. Chicken Little, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it lost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Fess up about your practice dish. Dude, it's gonna burn. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know. My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. Wait, do they measure this? How long is 400 yards? That's like... I don't know how far that is. Whatever. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all-butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? Haha, no. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. What does TLC smell like? But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow. Amazing. It actually looks really good. That actually looks really good. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules, that is, except to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes as per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 urban spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect, his original recipe fried chicken. Original recipe is a registered trademark of KFC. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash. Is that supposed to be wash? In a weird accent? Miriam furiously injects her ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend, Baster Blaster! Van Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid! Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Oh my god. Shallow personality spatula. Even Clank gets in on it. Wait. Clank can't talk? What is this? What is this BS? I demand a refund. Literally unplayable. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clank... Thank you. I had the same question. When did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity, as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. Thank you, Van Van. You saved our lives. You saved us all. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has put her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Do we do evil magic? Evil spells. We are casting evil spells. Yeah, let's cast evil magic. It's probably gonna be bad end. You take out your own spellbook and let your instincts guide you to a page you've never seen before. It's a summoning spell that will conjure up a spork monster. Now seems like a good time to add some chaos to the mix. Why would you do this? You have summoned me. Ah, the broom cooking arena. So many fond memories of battling in this place. In my old life. In your old life? I wasn't always the monster you see before me. No, once I was but a student like yourself who attended this school. Spork Monster notices the book you're holding. I see what's going on here. Things aren't going your way, huh? Been there, my friend. I tried to cast the spell on myself to imbue my body with the powers of my favorite foods. As you can imagine, things did not go as planned. When spells say only cast in case of emergency, they mean it. I'm kind of in a pinch here. Got any better ideas? The Spork Monster's smile curls up mischievously. For starters, never cast spells on yourself. Cast them on your rivals. Just tell me who is giving you trouble, and we'll take very good care of them. You motion to Ashley, and before you can think better of this dastardly decision, he recites a spell that turns her into a chicken. Oh no, what a nightmare. Now a mere bird, she flaps her wings and glides off into the produce section of the arena, far from her station. Okay, gotta go. Bye. Wait, so how come the Spork Monster maintains sapience after changing form, but apparently Ashley doesn't and just runs away? Uh-oh, this could be dangerous. You're immediately whacked with guilt over this act of blatant transmogrification. You don't know what to do. It would be poetic justice for Ashley to live out the rest of her days as a chicken, and yet, that seems unspeakably cruel. After all, it's just a cooking competition. Try to save her. You turn to the next page and cast Reversal Spell. Chicken Ashley immediately transforms back into herself. Fuck? She's in shock and still exhibiting some chicken-like movements, but otherwise appears to be alright. Ahem. Is it just me, or does the chicken seem remarkably fresh today? Right then, you realize that Colonel Sanders witnessed your entire sabotage. He is not impressed. Oh no. Your heart sinks as you think of how much you might have disappointed him and ruined your chances of any kind of future together. Having suffered the huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. You summon extra power from deep within yourself. Yeah, believe in the heart of the cards. You gotta believe in yourself. Believe in the you who can do this. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. Yeah, we're gonna power up like in Dragon Ball Z. Power level over 9,000. Is that an old meme? Are people still using that meme? My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for. Yes, Chicken Little, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. Well, you're interrupting my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power, you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. Wow. But don't worry, dear Chicken Little. You may have suffered some setbacks, but not all is lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most fabulous fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students! With time expired, the moment everyone has been waiting for, you must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Hee hee, I'm flying! It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCS AL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Clank, where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature word beep or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please, collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now, describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles and savory soup. Oh my god, that is so tiny and cute. That is actually super cute. That is... It even has a little T. It even has a little T. That's very cute. That's very cute. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny-eeny Narutomaki I spy afloat in the itsy-bitsy bowl? Yes, chef. Please, call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea I made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all myself. Yo, I want to see a hamster eat that. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. He gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Chicken Little, for helping me to believe in myself. Van Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni overs, smooth egg custard in an axe home urchin shell topped with caviar. That actually looks pretty good. Like, would be served at a fancy seafood restaurant, kind of. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second differently colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but can't get his nose closed on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof, woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grrr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Youch, my tongue. Have you considered a spoon? The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this. This keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles would make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified? For glamour? You're too fabulous for this world, Van Van. I'm sorry. Don't discount simplicity. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure this swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now, describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. Turkish delight isn't good. Was anyone else like super disappointed by Turkish Delight the first time they had it? Like I remember like reading The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and then like Edmund talking about Turkish Delight and how like amazing it was. Like it's good enough to betray your siblings for. And like I thought it was some kind of like chocolate for some reason. Anyway, it's not very good. I understand that candy in general wasn't that, there weren't like that many choices or whatever back then. But like Edmund is an ass for betraying his family over something that doesn't even taste good. Just saying. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask you to please refrain from eating or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something, Chicken Little? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job of cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard, you might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. Didn't we use this insult already? Alright. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you've heard of me, either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together. 2 chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Okay, I actually want to try this now. Like, just put chicken nuggets and sip mac and cheese. This seems like drunk college kid food, honestly, but I'd eat it. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a very good feeling about this. Somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing and completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, you get a pass. Insert Oprah Winfrey meme. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to oh fuck, I clicked by accident. Whatever. They all seem to transcend blah 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 blah, it's amazing, etc. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even the Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnificent fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. Wow, I can't talk today. Anyway, I guess this is like the obligatory prom ? I don't know what this is supposed to be. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house! You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Oh cool, everyone gets like new outfits for this scene. Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. Oh my god, my mac and cheese was so good that it changed people's moral alignments. Let's go. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Notice me, senpai. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster. He has totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here out, I'd prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up in talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? Who else but... Oh, really? I thought it was going to be Colonel Sanders. All right. It's Pop. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to compete in the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing on the school. Not to mention the honor of educating the son of Chancellor such and such. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived to the dance. Wait, why doesn't Clank get a new outfit? Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? I actually feel like I knew it this whole time. Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figure out who you are, Clank. Yeah, get it, girl. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. Wait, no. Go back. I don't want Colonel Sanders in casual wear. This is weird. I don't like it. Go back. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken. A man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. All right, but do I hook up with Colonel Sanders? This is very unclear. This is a very unclear ending. Oh no, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Chicken Little, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities that you expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, oh, I don't know, a spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Chicken Little. How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be? You found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh, my dear Chicken Little, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually, and along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. All right. So, we were a bad chef. I don't think anyone's surprised that we were bad. Why is this so loud? Jesus Christ. Was this loud before? That's better. That's better. I'm kind of impressed that they did like a full anime intro for this game. Anyway, yeah, so we successfully hooked up with Colonel Sanders, but we were a bad chef along the way, which you know what? It actually makes a lot of sense. So, yep. that sure was what I spent my afternoon doing. Yeah. So thanks for joining me, everyone. Yeah, I don't know what to say. That sure was a thing we did. All right. Bye, guys. Talk to y'all later.